got you to coaching and what led you to sign up for the Olympics every morning. That has to be in your heart when you're inviting, when you're coming up with your content to post about your workouts. I know we're all at different levels here in the Diesel Nation Olympics and on Team Yellow, but really it comes down to your energy. And so if you're fired up about what you're doing and you're excited and you're fully committed to your program, people are attracted to that and they feed off of that. So I just want to remind you, because it's so easy to get into that, you know, that feeling where you're just going through the motions, but you want people to get excited about it. You want to be excited about it. That's what's going to attract them to you. So remember why you're here, because the next 2 months, the people that don't do anything with their businesses, they don't move their businesses forward, they can't take advantage of that wave of excitement in January when everybody really does want to commit to their health again. You know, that's the easy season, January, February, March. The work you do now lays the foundation for all of that. So yes, it's October. It's the perfect time to start having those conversations and inspiring people. You want people when they finally are ready, because not everybody's going to be ready now, and we're not here to pressure anybody, but you want them to think of you. You never gave up. You went all in with your health fitness. You led from the front, led by example. So I just wanted to briefly challenge you. We all want to contribute. I know we're here on this team, and if you just hopped on, if you can mute, that would be so awesome. We really appreciate it. You have the opportunity this week right now to contribute 65 points. 65 points per person. Can you imagine? There's, I think, 85 of us on Team Yellow. We would blow everybody away, you guys. We're doing so well. If we really want to come out on top, 65 points per person. You got to make sure you have your summit ticket. And you have to be at Super Weekend this weekend. Okay? If you can commit to that, which you need to, I'm telling you, that's where the magic is. The magic in this business is actually attending events. We were just talking about it the other night. The leaders and I hopped on to have a strategy call. The ticket price for Summit for $155. I have teammates going to Rachel Hollis in California. It's $1,800. When I went to Unleash the Power Within with Tony Robbins, the stadium seats, which are the least expensive seats, are $700. The value of what you get if you haven't bought your Summit ticket yet, to go, to get all of that training, to bond with our team, the community. I hope everybody here is going to Summit and has already purchased your ticket. If you haven't, please do it this week. So if you can just write in the chat so we can like check Summit purchased. Like, I want to know who's purchased, because I'm going to be going through the chats for when we have questions. Tell us you're committed, because it gives us points this month, and you have this long-term vision. You want to have this long-term vision. You have to commit to being there. That's going to make a huge difference. So tonight, once this call is over, okay, Christina is going to take us through the entire month of November. We're going to chat about what you guys need from us. How can we help you? How can we serve you to help you meet your goals at the end of the month, by the end of the month? But I'm going to challenge you quickly. We just talked about it. I'm telling you, Summit changed my business. I was a discount coach. I had no idea what I was doing. I went to Summit, and then 2 years later, I was, earning a full-time income, and that didn't come without a lot of learning and growing and all of that. But I never would have seen it. I never would have seen for myself that I could do it if I wasn't in that seat. Because that's when I had all my aha moments. Oh man, I could do that too. Look how she changed her life. Look how this has done it for her family. It opened my eyes in so many ways. So, so here's my quick challenge for you guys. Once the call is over, can you take 10 minutes, if you haven't already, purchased a ticket for Super Weekend? Purchase your ticket. If you're in South Florida, Joel Freeman's going to be here. That's a no-brainer. But if you need help, let's say you're in South Dakota or somewhere like that, write it in the chat. I'll go onto the website. I'll find the closest location. Let's try to figure out a local event for you, okay? Because we want you to earn those points towards Team Yellow and for yourself. So take 10 minutes, get a Super Weekend ticket if you haven't, and then invite 5 of your friends, your local friends, your neighbors, your moms from school, your circles, the girls at church, the ladies, your people. Just send out the message and invite 5 people. That's my challenge for you tonight. Because if you can get people in the seat with you, that's what grows your business. Okay. I'm excited for you guys. Great things happen at Super Weekend. And then, you know, we're going to talk about this, what you guys need from us. But if you can take 10 minutes tonight and really think about who you're going to message tomorrow, so that tomorrow when you're focused and disciplined and you've got that 10 or 15 minute pocket of inviting that you're going to do, you know exactly who you're following up with and sending messages. And if you need scripts, ask and we'll send you scripts. Okay. That's what we're here for. So just let us know what you need. Christina, with that, I want to turn the floor over to you. Let's talk about November and then we're going to open it up and let's do this.
Okay, so I'm not going to spend too much time on the calendar only because I sent it to you guys. It's on the page. If you haven't seen it, it's there. But let me share my screen just so that we can just take a quick look at it. So something that we wanted to change up. Can you guys see the calendar okay? Like it's good?
Yes.
Okay, so something that we love the dance parties and the Trillers and all that stuff, and it's so much fun. But, we've been hearing from people that it's taking too long to create those videos. And to be honest with you, there's something muted. If you can mute yourself.
Yeah, ladies, can you mute yourself?
It's the phone. It's calling from the phone, so I can't do it or I would.
Oh, actually, I have control. I can mute you guys. Hold on. Ooh, there's like a lot of power here. Not really, but okay, perfect. Okay, so we hear that it's taking long to create these videos, and then for me, what was taking the longest was coming up with a song. Like, what song am I going to use? And so I found that as I was getting frustrated with it and I was getting bored, I figured, okay, my audience must be feeling bored or just whatever with it. So I decided to change it up. I've been doing time-lapse videos. I've been just been doing boomerangs, things like that, just to kind of keep it consistent, showing people that I'm doing my Energize and taking my Energize before my workout, but just kind of switching it up. I'm adding too many syllables to my words, just to keep the entertainment factor up for me, to be honest with you. So for Spirit Week, we decided instead of a dance party, let's just take a really fun picture, have a crazy hair day, a crazy sock day. I tried to keep it as simple as possible. Doesn't need to be crazy. Obviously, I went crazy with Yellow Day, but that was just so much fun. I couldn't pass up the tutu. Wacky Wednesday, Disney Thursday, and Yellow Friday. So just wear all the yellow on Friday. It's pretty self-explanatory. So once you take you can take the picture before. I don't see myself working out in crazy attire and crazy hair. But take your picture, tag us, and we'll go ahead and we'll share the spirit on our pages. And that gives you like 15, 20 minutes to use as a pocket of time to invite or to do personal development or something like that, to really, really use your time wisely in the vital behaviors and in those income producing behaviors, right? So on the calendar, let's focus on here. Obviously, we're here for the team call. On Friday, Peppermint Mocha launches. I don't know if any of you have taken advantage of the deal that Marco has offered Diesel Nation to create those IG story slides, but they are super cute. I haven't done so. I'm going to email him and ask him to do those for me as well. Jeanette, I believe they were posted in the team page. Jeanette has just general mocha, peppermint mocha slides that you can put on your IG story. So go ahead and start talking about that. I'm hoping that the limited supply that Beachbody has is based on wisdom from Pumpkin Spice Latte, the first launch last year, where I think it was gone in hours. So I'm hoping that there's going to be enough for us to promote this for a few weeks and maybe even to have in the December months when it's peppermint mocha season. So continue talking about that. Continue promoting peppermint mocha. These seasonal launches increase volume like crazy. Not only is your team investing in the peppermint mocha, which creates volume, but they're also excited about it, and that creates volume for them. So it's a great, just take advantage of the launches. That's all we have to say, is just take advantage of those launches. On Friday, I'm going to come in and actually talk about what the 100 invite challenge is. Actually, I'll just talk about it now, but I'll come in live for those people who weren't able to make it tonight. We're going to challenge you to invite 100 people, whether it's 100 people to a product, 100 people to a challenge group, 100 people to Super Saturday, 100 people. We want to challenge you to invite 100 people. I'm going to come up with the graphic. I'm going to put it in the group so that you guys can scratch off every time you invite a person. And it doesn't have to be complicated. We have shared scripts for invitations to challenge groups, to products. We have all the tools for you. It's just a matter of you sending out those invites. And I share this a lot with my team. Separate yourself from the outcome. Separate the emotion from the outcome. That's what held me back from inviting, was the stories that I was creating in my mind of what could possibly happen with the conversation with this person. And when I finally broke free from that and I said, you know what, my fear is not paying my bills. That fear is not doing anything to catapult my business forward. And once I said, that's it, I'm invited like a boss. And I can tell you that only one person was nasty to me. And I killed them with kindness, and that was it. And we were done. Everybody else was super sweet with saying no, not yet, or they were all in, or they wanted more information. The conversations were fantastic. So if it's fear that's holding you back, this is gonna, we're gonna rip the Band-Aid off, and we're gonna challenge you to do 100 invites from November 1st to November 3rd. We wanna start off the month of November super, super strong. I can tell you that my October has been such a headache for me, and it's so frustrating. And I know I'm going to start November off strong because I've talked to so many people in October. They've got to do something in November. But we don't want that to happen to you guys because we have Thanksgiving coming up. People are going to be traveling. It gets a little dicey with schedules. So you want to make sure that you're inviting and getting people started right away so that you don't lose them in that last week for Thanksgiving, right? The next week, the week of the 11th through the 15th, promote that 3-day refresh. People are going to need it after Thanksgiving. So that's a perfect opportunity to help people get rid of all that turkey bloat and stuffing and all the goodness that everybody's just going to go ham on. Invite to the sneak peek. Oh, now I see that there's a spelling mistake there. Ugh, I'll have to edit that. Sorry. Invite to the sneak peek. Talk about your story, talk about how coaching has changed your life. And then we're going to have a free group that next week, and it's just going to be a 5-day group, workout, support, and all that jazz. It's going to be super simple just because there's a lot going on that week. And then we suggest that you start your challenge group on the 18th. Yes, the week before Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving's 1 day, maybe 2. People can handle, those 2 days and then get back on track. And you can even teach them how to stay on track during Thanksgiving. I was going to say something about, what was I going to say about the coach stories? Oh, promote how coaching has changed you, how coaching has helped you. For those of you who are new coaches, talk about what it is that you want to create. Talk about your vision. Talk about what is going to happen. Or maybe you've made a $14 cycle check. What has that helped provide for you? You don't have to throw the numbers out. You can talk about how these small checks, which will become large, have helped you, and talk about those things so that you can promote the Coach Sneak Peek that we're having on the 20th. And we're just going to it's going to be a webinar format. It's not going to be a long 5-day thing. We're going to have a few of us come in, talk about our stories, how we create an income for ourselves, what we do, how we do it. Just keep it simple like that and create that excitement for one evening. So definitely, we definitely want to see, you all talking about coaching and inviting to coaching, in a couple of weeks so that we can really, really pack the house for that Zoom call and help you build your teams. Because like Kara said, people who get started right now and people who are building that momentum right now, January is like crazy. That is like our Super Bowl. Literally, that's when people start jumping in and wanting to get started. So the work that you're doing right now is really helping to plant those seeds and helping people to just decide, okay, yeah, this is what I want to do. And then they'll, hit the ground running. And then that last week for Thanksgiving, you can share your story. You know, if any of you have read Kendra Hall's book or in the process of reading Kendra Hall's book, I don't have it near me. What's the name of the book? Storytelling? It's not storytelling. What is it? I don't know the title. I'll have to find it. She's like amazing when it comes to storytelling and how to pull you in, and she teaches you how to create that story so that you can really pull people in and help them relate to what it is that you're doing, how you how you can help them. It just kind of creates this value around what it is that we do as coaches and what our products can do for them. And then breadcrumbing. Danielle McKean is a pro at breadcrumbing. If you read her posts, you can see how she kind of sprinkles coaching into just about every single one of her posts. And it just gives people that, you know, buzz in their ear, and it just taps into that little, I don't know, just people get that little, they get that story from her and they're like, man, maybe I can do that. And then, you know, they keep reading that and they're inspired by that. So if you see there's on the 5th, there's an SC5 target. That's why we're challenging you with 100 invites at the beginning of the month. Your target is to hit SC5 by the 5th, SC10 by the 10th, and I'm going to run with that because I do not want to feel this frustration at the end of the month. Even though I've been talking to a whole bunch of people, October's been pretty crazy for me, but I'm just keeping on. I'm keep talking to people. I keep inviting. I have a few cards out, so hopefully, you know, all will be good. So I think that's good. I didn't want to spend too much time on it. Oh, Summit ticket. The promotion is until the 4th. November 1st through the 4th. Take advantage of that. You guys, it's a steal. If you haven't bought your Summit ticket, buy it. Like, I think that's cheaper than what we bought it for at Summit when we were there. Right? So that's that. That's, you know, all I wanted to go over. Let me stop my share so I can take a look at you guys. And hi, everybody. All the faces are back. So I wanted to open it up to any questions you might have. Anything, you know, we're here to help you and to guide you. We want nothing but success for you. So anybody have any questions? I see there's a whole bunch of stuff in this.
Or if you want to share the most common objection you've been getting in your conversations, we can talk about that. What kind of scripts would be helpful for you? We just want to open it up and hear what's going on in your conversations.
Don't be shy. We're here to help you.
Come on, Norma.
Stacey and I have been working. She's been messaging me, so we're good. Nobody?
What group are you guys putting people in that sign up from the free group? Like your December group, or are you just gonna like input them into the existing November group?
So I have the people that we're inviting right now, or in November?
No, like because it looks like on the calendar you have like the free group and the challenge group starting the same week.
Yeah.
So I've always done like separate. Like I'll do like the free group the week before. So I was just wondering where you put people.
Well, I have a group it's constantly going. I found that I have too many groups and I get overwhelmed and I'll shut down. So for me personally, I have one group that everybody goes into. That's just a suggested start date. So whatever is working for you, continue doing that. I know we have the free day, you know, challenge group, but if you're not going to participate in that, some people don't want to do the whole free challenge, which is fine. That's your business, you know. We're not here to tell you how to run your business, but it's just a suggested start date. So for me, I just add people to my existing challenge group that I'm on.
I like to hear how everybody else does things. So
yeah, I just change the theme every month. So right now November is going to be like the grateful something or other. I don't know. I use the Mompreneur virtual assistant. I use her templates and stuff so that I just throw those in there so that every month is a different theme. So yeah, and it's a multi-program. I have it's called Pick Your Path to Fitness. A lot of people are watching me do the work, and I don't have a lot of advanced fitness people that watch me. I'm sure I have a handful, but a lot of the people that want to get started are beginners or intermediate, and the work is just too much for them at this point. So I've decided to go with Pick Your Path to Fit, and we talk, and I put them in the right, you know, I help them choose the right fitness program, the right nutrition program, and then we go from there. But they still get the support from the challenge group.
Yeah, I would say, and my answer is it's an individual conversation. Personally, I'm starting the work like tomorrow or the next day because I just finished Morning Meltdown. So I am trying to attract athletes and runners and people that can do the work with me. But that's not everybody. So if you're having conversations and somebody doesn't already have a good baseline, then we talk about what their needs are. And Norma, I know you had a question about or said your main objection is money. Keep the conversation going, asking them questions. In fact, Carl's National Wake Up Call, did you guys catch that yesterday or watch it on replay? Hop on over to Team Beachbody 411. He does a great job of explaining, talking about pain points. Norma, your specific pain points. What prevented you from starting earlier? What were you trying to accomplish? And then how your new lifestyle has improved your life, because you're going to be directly talking to people that have the same problems or challenges that you have. You've got to continue asking questions, find out more about them, and then explain to them what the solution is. Everybody thinks it's too expensive initially because they don't understand the value of it. You know what I mean? So we just have to explain to them in more detail everything that they're going to get, including you, especially you. So just keep the conversation going about what their needs are and what their pain points are, and explain how doing the program, the complete comprehensive package, everything that you've gotten out of that.
Something I find that works is, once I send the invite and somebody says, yeah, send me some more information, and they are interested, I tell them, awesome. Before we get into the nitty gritty of everything, can you share with me what your goals are? I want to know what their pain points are before I give them anything else. I'm going to tell them what's involved in the group. I'm going to tell them what's, going on. And if they're interested, then I want to hear what their goals are, what they've tried, what hasn't worked for them, what they find is their roadblock, what challenges they face when they do start a program, all of those things. I want that first. And then when I hit them with the price, I can come back to them and say, well, you did try this for free and you didn't finish it. Or, I can combat those objections because I have their pain points. And it's not a trickery or anything. It's just helping them to see they've tried all of these different things and they're coming to me at a point where they're like exasperated. Yes, you're going to have to make an investment in yourself, but I'm going to show you how it is that you're going to succeed from that. Making that investment, it's going to be worth it. So yeah.
And I'll add to that, because when I first signed up, $160 to me was like, I can't afford that. I was getting my MBA. I was a single parent. I literally cried, and we only got one workout program, you guys. I got one DVD for $160. Right. So to me, the money objection is, I love it because I immediately ask, tell me what you eat every single day. What does your meal plan look like? And then they're like, I'm going to the grocery store every day. I'm spending $12 on lunch every day. And it blows my mind, because then when I say I get that 160, you have to be empathetic, right? You're relating to them. You get that it's a lot of money for someone who doesn't, you get one of two people. Oh my gosh, it's a great deal. Or, oh my gosh, I can't afford it, but I really want it. So if they're telling you what they're eating and you relate, obviously, and then what worked for you? How has Shakeology helped save you money? How has it helped curb the cravings? How is it that my shake that fills me up is $4 a day, while I've got my coworker bitching about their $20 salad that's not even enjoyable? So it's in showing them with your customers who send you a message and they're like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. Posting that on your story, sharing what your challengers and the people who are drinking it, how it makes them feel, because, all of that consistency, they're going to want it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, another idea, I haven't even posted this yet, but I made the Shakeology protein balls because, you guys, it's Halloween and I'm going to start getting into my kids' candy. This was a problem that I used to have. I have a major sweet tooth. That's another thing Shakeology saved me from. So I am trying to be really mindful about showing sweet treats that are healthy, that you can make with the Shakeology. Again, my discount coaches see that and they're like, oh yeah, I should make some brownies or some, because it's sweet. Like to me, it truly is a treat. So I'm showing them how to use it in other ways too, because it personally does save me. Like during the holidays, I can have that instead of something in the pantry that I bought for my kids that isn't going to help me.
Even beach bars too. Cut them
Yeah,
up.
I brought the protein bites and I made Shakeology bark and I brought it to the bachelorette and it was devoured. I
Oh
mean,
my gosh, that's awesome.
alcohol was induced, but I mean,
It's okay.
I
Chocolate.
haven't made that.
It's fine.
Hey guys, can you hear me? This is Sylvia.
Yes.
Okay, sorry, 'cause my video thing isn't working. Quick question. I'm running into the issue where I'm trying to, I'm working a lot of hours, so it's hard to get people on the phone. So I'm doing the voice messaging to show my energy and to be personable. Obviously with Facebook, it's like a minute, so I'm trying to be concise. But when I get into the forming and the questions and the pain points, like Jen said, I feel like I get ghosted. Like I start asking the questions to dig deep. And then like they kind of don't want to hear it. They kind of just want like how much, like they're kind of in a rush,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't know how to handle that. Like, do I just tell them what they want to hear, or like kind of find another way to segue the questions to really get knee deep? So when it comes to the objection, I have that ammo. So that's what I'm running into.
If they've ghosted you, Sylvia, when you've asked questions, I would say you've got to ask, I would do a 2-sentence response. Hey girl, I'm just trying to understand so I can better help you. Did you get my audio above? And just try that, because if you maybe they couldn't listen to it at the time, but it will bump the message. Do you know what I'm saying? It will bump it.
Yeah.
So if you
Yeah.
try audio, then I would write them a short response and say, hey girl, did you see my message above? Just trying to better understand so I can better help you or
No,
something.
but even when it's like a text, like a text back and forth, or like a DM, when I start to get into the question asking, I get into some issues where some of the people are more like, okay, I just want to get to the point. They don't want to do the question back and forth.
Right.
So
But
always, I'm just kind of trying to figure out if there's a way that you guys have combated that.
how I would respond is, it totally depends on your specific needs. Like you do have to kind of have an understanding of what, like Christina said, what their pain points have been in the past, what's held them back, what are they looking to do? You have to have an idea. So I would just shortly respond. Christina, what do you think?
Like we know obviously, I mean we're not in the era where it's just DVDs anymore, so we have the entire library. We know that they don't know that. So for me, I'm always telling them, before I give you any pricing information, I need to make sure that your goals and what it is that you're working towards is going to fit, and that we can definitely help you. So it's kind of like you flip the tables on them again and say, okay, I have to qualify you. I need to make sure that this is going to work for you. I need to find the right program for you. I need to make sure that I set you up with the right system so that you are successful and it's not a waste of money. So you have to kind of like, it's all about the value for them. And I'm all about the value. I'm going to find somebody the best value when it comes to, anything. So, hit them back with that. Say, listen, before I give you any of the pricing information, I need to make sure that, we have the right solution for you. This is why I'm asking you so many questions. And I try to be funny too. I'm like, I know, I have 1,000,001 questions, but I want to make sure that I have everything perfect before I send you, the link and the pricing information. It's just to make sure that I have everything that you need. Because you don't know if the person needs Energize. You don't know if the person needs, maybe they want collagen, maybe they want something else. And so, you have to ask those questions. So, and sometimes they're not ghosting you on purpose. Sometimes they really can't listen to the message, but when they open it, they see it, they just can't listen to it. And like, if they're anything like me, I respond in my brain, or I completely forget about it because it's already opened. So, that could be something as well. So like Kara suggested, just send a text and see if that helps bump it up again. And
Thanks, guys. That's very helpful. Appreciate it.
okay, cool.
Of course. What else? What you got for us, ladies? Come on.
Nothing? What about a quiet group?
Who's already hit Success Club?
Ugh.
I know.
I'm so I am so frustrated this month. I'm at 2 and I'm like I have a girl coming in tomorrow for sure. But I have like that one pending. So it's been a really challenging month for me.
Yeah.
It's been the most challenging, and I've only been coaching for 10 months and it's been the most challenging by far.
But we all know
Yeah.
that these cycles happen, right?
Yeah, that's the
I know, and I focused on personal development, and like Becky reached out to me and she was like, don't let the negative get in your head. And I was just like, okay, I kept on inviting. I sent a bunch of invites. I did like a little breadcrumbing post now at night. So I'm hoping someone will see it and wake up inspired.
Yeah.
And just getting creative, but it's been a really challenging month.
Yeah. Like I have 3 carts
overall.
out. I have one that got frustrated yesterday with the promo code and ended up just getting Beachbody on demand.
I saw.
right.
It was
Another
the night of. I was so upset. I was like, girl, and she's a friend of mine, so I was honest with her. But you know, I have 3 carts out, but I'm looking for 3 more people just in case. Like I'm still going after it. So you can't just stay settled and that's for everybody.
And it takes like you say, well, whoever we talk to now, we're hoping in November. So I'll say an objection that I got, which killed me because she asked me all the information. I gave it all.
Yeah.
And I heard her pain points and everything, and she was like ready, when they're like ready.
Yeah.
And then she was like quiet after I know that she was on her phone and answering everything, and then she got quiet. So I waited a day, I followed up the next day. And then she said, I'm going to start in November. And I said, okay. I don't want to confront her, but I said, do you mind if I ask the reason why November? Like what? November's like Friday. Like, do you mind if I ask the reason why? And she said, because of the holidays.
No.
I was like, it killed me. I was like, so I let it be for a while. And I said, okay. I was kind of like thinking how not to be aggressive about it, because you're just like, really? So then the next day or something, I shared with her a refresh video because someone had asked me about the refresh. And I said, look, in the meantime, while you're thinking about it, I said, the holidays are around the corner, but this is a great way to kind of jumpstart your journey.
Yeah.
Take a look. Today she responded, thanks for all the information. I'll take a look at it. I'll let you know when I'm ready for Beachbody. Sometimes it's a lot of information and they're like, maybe I'm not ready. But the holidays seems to be an excuse. So my posts have been kind of related to that and my stories, but have any of you been getting that excuse?
I call them out. Girl, it's only 3 days.
Yeah, I know. If somebody said I want to start in November, then be like, great. Well, let's go ahead and get the purchase done so you can start in November.
Right, because it's going to take 5 to 7 days to get to you.
To get your Shakeology, and you can start right after the holiday. I mean, I don't know.
I know. I was like, I don't know. I was just like, at first I was like dumbfounded. I'm like,
right? I mean, some people aren't ready. Like Christina said, you have to take the emotions out of it. My girl was ready, and she turns out Orange Theory, she didn't freeze her account in time. They charged her $170. She's like, I just can't make it now because I just got charged. So now I have to go to Orange Theory another month, but I promise I'm going to freeze it. So I'm like, okay, well, you're going to be watching me the next 3 weeks, and you're going to be like itching to get into our group because I'm ready to crush the work. Also, if you guys are currently doing the work or you're getting ready to start it and you're advertising it, remember you've got those promo codes, so take advantage of it. And
that's what I've been doing now.
Exclusive discounts for 2 ladies that are ready. I said I've got 2 because I really want 2 more ladies to start it when I start.
Yeah.
So talk it up, the fact that you've got an exclusive discount through October 31st. So tell people, don't wait. Just do it now. You're going to regret it if you don't do it. Start with me.
Yeah.
And even if they're not doing the work, like I share a card and said, here's still a $20 promo code with the work.
Right.
$20, so it makes it $150 versus $160.
Yeah.
Also here's Energize and a $20 off.
Yeah.
It's going to cover it. Exactly.
Yep. What do you guys all do with, like, you sign up somebody who says that they might want to work the business, So I signed them up as two actually this month, like in the past week. They might want to work the business, but they're not sure. So when, I introduced them to the team page, I sent them like, our team, like, welcome, like, basic email, like, this is what you do if, like, you have somebody that's interested. But what, like, level do you, like, involve them or, like, push them or ask questions? Like, when do you, like, try to see when they want to work the business?
Well, what do you do after you send the invite or the general coach email? What is your plan? Do you follow up with them like a week later and say, hey, did you check out the welcome email?
So the one I followed up, I added her to our team's coaching sneak peeks. So one is going on this week, one is next week. And then the other one, she just doesn't respond. Like, I've been talking to her for, I don't know, a year. So it took her like that long to sign up anyway. So I don't know what to expect.
So with me, with all coaches, they all get a Getting Started Right coaching call. Like, I do a one-on-one with them. And the reason I do that is because I tell them, I said, I know that you're just starting for the discount. However, when people start asking you what it is that you're doing and they want to join you, I want to make sure you know what to do.
Yeah.
Just in case. It's super basic, nothing big. I can either send you a video or we can do a one-on-one. But I like to do the one-on-one because I want to see their face. I want to, do all that stuff. So I do it anyway. I train them and just assume that they're going to become business builders. So I was a discount coach. Right. I became a business builder. So I was a Shaco skeptic, and now I just don't shut up about it. So, people change.
And Kim, another way to look at it, and this is something I say because I've had a lot of discount coaches sign up. The last 3 or 4 are basically like, look, I just want to get in shape. I say, okay, cool. We're going to do that. But you're doing this program. If you can think of a few friends that you think might enjoy it, why don't you invite them to do it with you? I mean, it's a very casual conversation that I have with them and just sort of plant the seed. It's going to be a lot more fun if you've got like a work friend doing it with you. So why not invite them? And I had 1 or 2 right away that were like, yeah, that I should, that's a good idea. And then they just do it. And they don't need training to just mention it to friends, and you never know what that leads to. So that can open doors too.
Thanks.
Question on that, Kara. Have you gotten, because I have a new coach, she's actually my dog sitter, and she's another one. She took months, but I just knew the poor girl breaks my heart. She has such a hard situation. She's a stay-at-home mom, tons of health issues, super overweight. Finally, she signed up September 30th. But she also has depression and anxiety, and I didn't want to overwhelm her. And I told her, we take this at your own pace. I literally paid for her. I paid my dog's week of pet sitting so that she could get her challenge back. Like, we're helping each other out. So with her, I've baby stepped it. And when I told her, like, invite a friend, she told me I have a lot of women like me who need it. But she told me they need to see me lose weight first so they can trust me because they're skeptical like I was. Have you gotten that? Because I told her, like, share your journey from the start, but I don't want to.
I would keep the focus on helping her make progress so she feels better, so she's confident to talk about it. And then
she is. She's literally baby stepping. We're like 2 weeks, 2 pounds down. She's better mood.
Yeah, but what I would say to her is, if you can really focus on this, then in a few weeks, I will help you host maybe a free group, a 5-day group. Like, I would offer to do that for somebody if I thought that would motivate them, and then maybe bring their friends in that way. That's an idea.
Okay. She's coming to Super Saturday and bringing her husband and the 9-month-old baby. So I was like, we're like full-fledged. It's a family affair. I'm like, yeah. But it's like baby steps.
She can even do maybe a clean week group where people get the 7 days of Shakeology. They get the week workouts. They get that kind of a sample of what it's like to be in a challenge group. And it costs $30 for people to get started that way.
Yes, great idea. I would totally help a coach that needed it so much, like co-host and hold her hand and walk her through it to show her she could do it.
Okay. So, and the clean week, because she doesn't have the on demand, she just has the 21-day fix workouts with the ultimate portion fix. She has access to clean week with the Beachbody Nutrition app, right?
Anybody know?
Wait, say
No,
it again.
She doesn't
I
have
don't.
on demand?
If you don't have, no, she didn't get the on demand because she couldn't afford it. She got the ultimate portion fix challenge pack with, that it has the 21-day fix and extreme.
Okay.
She has that.
Anna,
in-
the clean week is
There's
actually
a clean
free.
week package
Yeah,
that
it's
it adds clean week on. I
You
don't.
can add it on? Because I thought you got the clean week free.
No,
on
it
the
is free
Beachbody
for
On
everyone. You
Demand.
have to do the free membership. Like,
Okay.
like they're gonna do the 30-day quote unquote membership, and then they're charged after the 30 days, but it's a free, obviously, sign up, and then they have access to Clean Week that way.
The
But
clean,
just keep in mind. Sorry.
clean week is before the paywall. So they'll only have access to clean week for that
Right.
week. And that's it. And then they'll have to decide whether they want to continue. They won't be charged anything because all they're paying for
Okay.
is Chico. So if they wanted to jump in with a challenge pack, then they would go ahead and jump in, and then they'd be charged. And then they'd have full access to the library. And it's good because
Okay.
Clean Week, you go in and you look for Clean Week and you see all these programs, you see all these materials, and it's all locked.
Right.
If they're anything like most of us, we want everything unlocked.
We want to know, right?
We want to know, so.
Good idea. Good idea. Okay. Thank you.
You're
Yeah,
welcome.
she's really good about sampling the different programs. So she'll talk about
Yes.
P90, she'll talk about 21-day fix. She talks
Yeah,
about
yeah, no, I've done clean week.
I thought it was done beautifully.
very well done.
Okay.
Get that curiosity going.
Yeah.
Definitely. Okay.
Guys. So everybody's gonna go to a super weekend event, local, yeah.
Yep.
Get some points for our team summit, 50 points registration, and we're all.
Do we get points for everybody we bring?
I don't know. I think we should have bonus points for people that
We should. We should, because I have
Official.
2 couples.
I want to give away in Team Yellow. I want to give away like some Recover or something if you bring people. So let me talk with Jeanette and Christina, and we'll do a raffle in Team Yellow, just Team Yellow. It's not going to be like official. But
and
I'll
it's a color, like color
friend.
wars, right? We're all showing up in our colors, right? For
Oh, I don't know.
yellow and take pictures that weekend.
We gotta take a group picture. Like I know when Team Blue, when it was so funny. Joel was there last time with the Olympics, and he was wearing blue, and I took a picture and put Team Blue, like he knew what's up. And we won. So he better wear yellow this time.
we gotta tell him yellow, yellow, yellow.
I'll DM him.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, by the way,
Slide in.
we need some sunshine. Can you wear yellow? All right. So if there isn't any more questions or anything like that, I wanted to respect your time. I know it showed until like 10:30, but it wasn't really that long. It just kind of defaulted to that. So that was funny. And it was for tomorrow until 10:30. So anyways, if there's any other questions, please post them in the yellow group, and we'll be happy to answer and respond and help you in whatever way we can. I know we have little pods of everybody. Yeah, we'll do the picture. So, reach out to your coach that we kind of assigned to you in the yellow group. So yeah, and let's take a picture.
Take a picture. I'm going to drop this in Team Yellow.
You have it, right?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
Smile. Yay.
Yay.
All right. For being on.
Ladies,
Investing in your businesses, investing in yourselves.
Yes. All right. So have an awesome night. I was able to record it, so I'll put the recording up in the page as well for anybody who didn't make it. So
Let's rock this.
all right, guys. Have a good night.
Bye, you too.
Bye.
Guys. Great to see you.
Bye.